Hello everyone, this is Moshe the Electric Israeli, and as you can see in the last couple weeks we have received the Tesla FSD beta in our Tesla Model 3, and in this video I am going to try to go from home to work. I did a voiceover because the road noise is so tremendous, it was very hard to hear. So it's about 5 miles ride from my house to work, about 10 minutes. And the speedometer there, if you can see, it's in kilometers actually, because I like to drive in kilometers. I'm just more familiar with that from my days living in Israel. But either way, that's not important. Here we are getting out of the neighborhood. I try to keep to the speed limit, whatever the speed limit was. I try to keep up to the speed limit. So in our neighborhood, some streets do not have stop signs, only when you come really out of the neighborhood. So what I found in the FSD so far, that as you can see, that the car stops, I would say 10 feet before stop sign. It's just very, very conservative before when it gets to a stop sign. So that's something I found out. So here it made a left turn, and there is like a divider there, like gravel with some trees, as you see. And here we go again. Now he's going to try to make a left turn, and there traffic's coming for both sides. So it did stop again, a bit short before the stop sign, and then it proceeded. Now I have to tell you that when it comes to this, I mean, if I let him do his things, it will go slowly and it will do its things. Here we passed a school bus that was just parked on the side, so there was no issue there. So when we get to stop signs or traffic lights, when I see that it's safe, I press a little bit at the accelerator, and so it moves. Otherwise, it's very, very slow. This is my feedback so far from the FSD. So this road is pretty much straight. There are some curves all the way to the left. As you can see, the camera is moving. There's a lot of potholes. As you can hear, there's another one, and there's another one. A lot of potholes and cracks in the roads. Our roads where I live are not that good. The taxis are very good, but very good meaning very high. But the road's not the same. Anyway, different story. So here it comes to a nice curve, very nice curve. Takes it smoothly. I can say it takes it smoothly. Here's another school bus. Here I just wanted to show you, here we go again, that you can make it a full screen if you want. You can make the actual navigation full screen, and then the speedometer and the turns come at the bottom left. So you can make, if you want to see the entire thing on full screen without seeing the map, you can do that. Or if you can slide to the left, you can see the map. That's fine, and see the route. So either way, it's really your choice. Now it's going to come to, it's okay, a curve, and then we're going to have an event very soon at the light, because one of the things that I found, which is really nice, I have to say, and I tested it several times, that when it gets to a red light and it's supposed to turn right, it stops as it usually does, a bit too far away, gets going, but then it proceeds. So it does make right and turn. I did not get a chance to test it on no turn on right sign yet, but I will. So it's going to get to this one, and then it's going to be a red light, but there's going to be a right error, right green error. Sorry about the jumping, it's just the way it is. However, it's a 1 lane into 2 lanes, so now it's going to go to the right. It is a red light, but as you can see, it's a green error. However, the car did not see this, so the last minute the workers there, and I had to take over. It was going to go to the other side and hit the incoming traffic, so I took over here. So that was not good, because it just came way too fast into the curve. He saw the green light and he just didn't even slow down. It came way too fast. And right here at this point, I engaged it again. And then he continued. Now it's going to come into another light that has, as you see, 2 lanes, but it merges into one. And I was going, here we go. See how it slowly, and then it goes. So I did not give it help, and it really accelerated really well and passed everybody that was next to us and moved on to the merging lane, as you can see right now. So now this is it's going to become a 40 and then a 45 miles an hour road, 72 kilometers per hour. Now when I drive, I just keep going on that road and then make a right on another main road. The reason I do that is just straight lines, and the speed limit is high enough so the policemen don't bother trying to catch people in this road. But this car found the shortest route, but and it's going to make a right into a 30 and then 25 miles an hour. But I let it do its thing. I didn't try to change the route. I let it do its thing to see how it navigates. Okay, so once it gets to straight lines, nothing complicated, it does extremely well. Even you see here, you see there's a left turn, so it goes to the right. It does very well. It does very well. There's no question about it. When things become to be a little bit complicated and the car is not sure what to do, it's still learning. It's still learning the route. I can also tell you I didn't have a chance in this video. If a car was parked on the side, like halfway on the side and halfway on the road, it will pass it with no problem. It will pass it without even putting the blinker. That happened to me twice. I will try to catch it in one of the videos and I'll show you. So that is very impressive, I have to say. It's very impressive. Really, really good. So it's going to go, and then as you can see, it's coming up it's going to make a right turn. Now normally, like I said before, I would go straight and then make a right, but whatever, let him do his thing. So this right is interesting because right after that is going to be not a left turn, but a curve to the left and a stop sign to the people come from the right. So it might be confusing, but I did it on FSD several times and it did very well. It just sometimes goes too fast. Like I would, so it took this. I'm touching the wheel just because I have to. If you don't, you're going to get those warnings. So it did very well. That becomes a 30 miles an hour road. And then, as you can see, there is a merge from the right. There's a merge from the right, and usually it's a stop sign. It's not there's no stop sign for my direction, but stop sign from the right. So that is very interesting. If I drive this road, when I drive this road, I would slow down because you never know what's going to happen. But this car did not slow down, just like it did in the traffic light when it went straight through without slowing down. So that's something that needs to be looked at later on. Hopefully the car will recognize when you get to places like this. You see, so I have a curve to the left, and if you see the right side, you will see that there is going to be, there's no stoppage, and it just kept going, which is fine. It's totally fine. All right, so now we're going to get to a traffic to a traffic light that I have to make a right, and then if it's a red light, you can make a right on that red. Okay, so that's interesting. Okay, and the several times that I tried it, it did exactly what a driver's supposed to do: slow down, look, and turn. So here's the traffic light. It puts the blinker by itself, obviously. It is a red light, as you can see. See how far it is? It's like maybe 10 yards. And then it creeps, and then it creeps, and then it creeps. And then it is going to make the right on red, but I had to push the accelerator a little bit. And now it gets to the main road. This is a road of 40 and then 45 miles an hour. Now, my destination is a left turn into a driveway. Now, you're going to see soon it's 2 lanes road, but there's a lane in the middle that you can make left and right. But you can make left and right to certain houses, okay? Houses on the right, houses on the left. And then my drive is at the end. So I usually wait until the end and then go into the left, to the middle lane, the left and right middle lane. But here we go. Look at this. It's doing it so early. Okay, here's one left and right. Here's another left and right possibility, meaning if another car came, it will be a problem. There's another left and right, and here is my left. So it did slow down, no problem, into a steep driveway. Slow down again. You see, stopped way too early, and then it made the turn all by itself. Now, up the driveway, there is a gate. The gates are open in the morning, so there's a gate, and I let it do its thing. I really let it do its thing, and it chose the left. I mean, you can go either way, left and right. The car chose left. Put the blinker on even. It chose to go to the left. It's still all by itself. The gate is open. Next, I'm going to try to do it when the gate is closed one day. And it stopped again, and it put the blinker, and it goes to the right, and then it slows down, and it goes to the left. All the way, it didn't park the car, but all the way to the parking lot. That is very impressive. All right, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in another video.